short broadcast from here.
Okay, well, we're live.
We live now.
We're
Can you see it on the other computer?
no, I think we're live. Pretend we're live.
Okay.
Just talk to people. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, dude. Oh,
What a week, right? What a week.
are you sure? Like, is this really real? Like, is this
Huh?
really, really real?
Well, Mr. Smalls and Nugget think it's real, and that's the panting you hear in the background.
I'm
Hmm.
logging in to see if we're actually live. Because of course I'm not. Ooh, yay, look. All right, wait a minute, let's see. Keep talking, pretend like talk like we're
Are
live.
we actually
Pretend.
live? Are we
I
actually
don't
live
know.
now?
You gotta pretend that we are though. You gotta pretend I did this right.
So,
Work with
for
me,
everybody
okay?
that's tuning in, you can see Heather is in her own vehicle. This was her first big girl trip, driving a truck and trailer across the country, which is
Oh,
that's kind of a big deal. We had no choice
it
because
is.
we had too much shit to actually have in one truck and trailer.
Oh my God, we're live. It worked. Holy hell.
Okay, so let's officially start this off.
Oh, we've got James Fletcher, Johnny Ringo, Mighty Quinn. Mighty Quinn says, Lord Thunder and
Wait,
Jesus, it's good to see you too.
okay, wait a minute.
What?
All right, scooter tramps and chopper jockeys all across the land. It is well after 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Well after 8 o'clock in Mitchell, South Dakota, where our studios normally are, but we are somewhere in between in a truck stop in two different vehicles, and we're still coming to you with an episode of Shop Talk
Oh my
here
God.
through the courtesy of the Dennis Kirk Mobile Studios. We're still making this shit happen. We're still
Right?
on the road from Smokeout, dude. Still on the road from Smokeout.
Can I
It's
push buttons?
ridiculous.
I have control of the thing. Ready? I think I can put a logo
D-
on there.
don't push buttons for God's
Why
sakes. We're here. We're
not?
doing it. Oh
What?
my
Look,
God,
I
look at
got
that.
ah. Oh,
So yeah, listen,
Jesus.
it's going to be a little bit of a limited broadcast tonight. You can see we're still traveling home.
Yeah.
I'm in Dimples,
You're
the
in Dimples.
clock roar wagon.
I'm in the Sprinter. Um,
Heather is in the
let's.
Sprinter right next to me. You can see her over there. She's doing her first big girl trip, and
This is technically
it
my
took
second big
us
girl trip because I drove my ass all the way there.
it took us till Wednesday afternoon after smokeout was over to get everything packed away and cleaned up. And man, I cannot tell you how much we appreciate everybody that showed up because
Right? I
smokeout
think
was
we
off the
have
hook this year.
46 feet of a 52-foot trailer,
Yep. At
full, like
least
literally to the ceiling. I don't know
at
if you could
least
put a
46
toothpick in
feet of
there.
it. But I
Salty
want to
Badger,
say
I
that
love when people lie to me.
I'm partially sponsored tonight by Jay Souza Fault Line Customs. I just want to point that out.
Right
Them
on.
and Dunkin' Donuts again. I'm still waiting for my official sponsorship from them, but Duncan,
Everything
what's
runs on
up?
Dunkin's. Let's see who's here. Salty Badger, you're live. Chris No, Nick Hildebrittle. Salty says it's the most professional show ever. I love when people lie to us. It's so good. So good.
Ah, it's the best we can do. We wanted to make sure we touched in with you guys because it was a week before Smokeout that we couldn't be on, and then Smokeout setup
Right.
week, and then Smokeout. So we didn't want to let it go, and we didn't want to let Dennis Kirk and Clockworks and all of
I
our
know.
sponsors down. So we wanted
Chris,
to get
no, what
something done
happened
with you
with the
guys.
shit house drags? Chris, I'm going to say this
Oh,
one more
go
time.
ahead, go ahead, Heather. Wait, wait, wait. Everybody,
Oh,
a moment of silence while my wife admits to God and the rest of the world listening.
I was wrong. Chris was
Oh my
right.
God. Oh my
I
God,
can't
I can't
believe.
believe it.
Oh my God, that's so painful. So painful. Chris, no, people just kept signing up. Like, literally, I had to go print more waivers. I had to go get more lanyards. Like, people just kept signing up. Everybody wanted to ride in the outhouses. Like, so much so, I literally, in front of an entire amphitheater full of people, I admitted that I was wrong. So much so that I actually got in one of the outhouses and ate dirt for the entire drag strip. So yeah, I will admit it.
So for those of you that are not sure what Heather's talking about, we every year we try to look to add some more stuff to smoke out. And this year I was like, hey,
Oh,
we should do shithouse drag races. And she was like, this is the stupidest thing I ever heard
I thought
of.
it was
You're gonna submit
ridiculous.
you're gonna submit a budget on everything you're doing, and if it's too much, we're not even doing it because it's dumb and nobody's gonna want to do it. Well, we
Yeah,
brought the
I was
we brought the
so
budget
wrong.
in tight, and
Mm,
dude, when I tell you there were almost as many people down on the drag strip for shithouse drag races as the regular dirt drags, it was off the hook. It was so much
oh,
fun.
it was
But
ridiculous.
but what it was, two bikes pulled up to the line. We hooked up two kind of miniature shit houses that we made that two people had to sit in. We gave them
Mm.
paintball masks and chest protectors. And when the Christmas tree went off, the two bikes hauled ass, and there were no doors on the shit houses.
I think the best comment I heard that day was from a young lady who had just signed up to take a ride. It was the most brilliantly absurd thing she had ever seen. Uh-huh.
But that,
Yeah.
listen, to talk like it was a blast. We had a blast doing it, and thank you guys for playing along with us. But the
Mm.
coolest thing that happened at Smokeout this year was undoubtedly the thing that they're calling the kick heard round the world.
Oh my God,
Cody
right? Cody
Cavender,
Cavender?
he may actually end up in the Smokeout Hall of Fame over this whole thing. So we, through the cooperation of Danger Dan, we brought the Kickstart competition to Smokeout this year, and
Hmm.
Cody Cavender was killing it, and it got down to hit what was it, him and one other guy for the final.
Yep. And I mean, they didn't make it easy on these guys. Like, they had to
No.
drop and do a push up and like
So the
all
last
sorts
round
of
was
crazy things.
do a push up, run to the bar, do a shot, run back to their bike and start their bikes. They were in a dead heat, neck and neck
Hmm.
coming back to their bikes, and Cody jumped in the air and karate kicked his bike as he was going by it. It started to fall over, and he
Oh,
reached behind him somehow
yep.
and grabbed the throttle and kept the bike running and kept it
There was
standing up and
nothing
won.
graceful about it, but like it was
Oh, it was beautiful.
incredible. It
It
was
was
beautiful. I wish
beautiful.
I could like go grab the link and drop it in, but I'm afraid I'm controlling the feed, so let's not do that.
You'll get to see because we had our guy
Oh,
Nate
it's on our.
on video the whole time. But yeah, I think his
I shared
his video
XS
or
Sweeney's video. XS Sweeney's
dude,
got a pretty good clip of it. It's amazing.
and it was a ridiculous amount of views that were already on that thing. It was
I don't know
crazy.
if that was the best part or watching one of the sheriffs tuck and roll out of the golf
I don't know
cart.
if we're
So,
supposed to talk about that,
oh, oh, whoops.
huh?
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Nope. Never mind. I made it up.
It's too
It's
late
all
now.
fabricated.
Too
Fake
late now.
news.
So
So,
yeah, it was
Radar, if
good
you go
though.
to our Facebook page and scroll, it's there. I shared it. Or go to
Excess speed.
XS Speed's page. He's got it too. So,
Yeah, so
super
that was
rad.
my favorite. I mean the Legends Gallery was off the hook again.
It
Randy
was
killed it.
beautiful. Yep.
Randall Knowles
Absolutely
absolutely
beautiful.
killed it. Um,
I think a lot of you guys probably
everything.
saw my video about the Tankful update, $19,300 from Meals on Wheels, and that was a culmination of the Tank Artist and Logic Cycles raffle bike and Caps Tonsorium. Um, Pretty rad.
So we don't have any of our pre-rolls or anything that we normally do, but
No.
this would be the part of the show where we'd probably say, in case you're wondering what Shop Talk is, it's 90 to 120 minutes, all the two-wheel bullshit we can fit. A little
Mhm.
bit of this, a little bit of that. We start the whole thing off with a segment we call,
Done news.
and then we would have a pre-roll. So imagine a pre-roll right here. And then I'd come back and I'd say, first up in the news tonight, Shop Talk and Cycle Source Magazine would like to welcome back formally to the motorcycle industry a long, long time friend and once
Oh,
editor
yes.
of Hot Bike, Mr. Howard Kelly. And we're not going to say, because Howard's coming on the show, we're not
Oh,
going to say
nice.
where he's back to or what he's up to, but we're going to welcome him back to the motorcycle
Does that mean
industry.
we know a secret?
We do know a secret, and there's some big stuff coming
Ooh.
up, man. And when Howard comes on the show, we're going to talk about it. But really glad to see him, and also Charlie. Not to put Charlie out of that fold. We're
Mhm.
super thrilled to see Charlie Hedaya back in the motorcycle
Yep.
industry too. So
Let's see. Let's say hi to Jeremy Sather, Brian Vandemortal, Radar. What happens at Smokeout stays at Smokeout unless there's blood. Then it's all out in the air.
no, that's one of the victims of social media now, right?
What's up?
It's
What
it's
happened?
not what
Yeah.
happens at Smokeout stays at Smokeout now.
No,
Whatever
it's
happens
here.
at
What
Smokeout,
happens at Smokeout? Let's see
20
the world. Let the world
yeah,
see it.
22 million people can see it. But
Which, uh, I'm not sure how if that's good or bad or
I gotta
you
say,
know. What are you
third year
eating?
back, gum,
Oh,
because I
thought
quit
you were holding
smoking.
out on me.
Because my lovely wife is interested in my health. So if
Mhm.
you guys hear me chewing gum, I apologize, but I don't smoke anymore. Um,
Yay!
third year back, third year back at Salisbury.
Yep.
Everyone at the Rowan County Fairgrounds, thank you so much. Like the grounds are beautiful. It seems like it gets better every year.
Yep.
Ricky, the guys from Logic, Mark, Paul, brother Jeff, all of our build crew,
Yep.
um,
And we definitely put you guys
Mac,
through your paces.
Camel,
Camel,
Missy,
Missy,
so
the
so
post
much help this year.
office.
The post
Yep.
office, it was
We
really
couldn't do
really
it
good.
like everyone, my sister Michelle. Oh, and hey, like I gotta give a special shout out to Miss Judy.
Miss Judy,
My mother,
right?
Miss
Oh my
Judy,
God.
I gotta tell you what, and Mom, I'm sorry, I gotta throw your age out there. You are 79 years old and you sat at that damn ticket booth for 12 hours a day and
Yes,
you've
sir.
never complained. And I am forever, forever grateful that you were able to do that this year.
So what other
So,
news can we talk about in motorcycling? So between when we saw you guys last and now, we've spent some
oh,
time with the
let's
people
see.
from Buell Motorcycles,
Fuel.
and we've
Yeah,
seen,
they're actually like legitimately taking pre-orders are open now.
and
Like you
that bike
can.
is badass. So
Hmm.
we're hoping to
No,
get on
Salty
one.
Smokeout is not all ages.
No,
18
no,
and up.
because there's some stuff that happens there that should be for the grown-ups only, and that's how it's going to stay.
Yep,
Family
let's see.
friendly only goes so far.
Yep, let's see. Robin Higginbottom's in the house. Josh Collins. Hey, Josh. Welcome, welcome. Hey, thanks for being at Smokeout. You're awesome. Um, is there some good footage of the wet t-shirt contest? There
Yeah.
probably so there probably is, but you will never find it on our pages, because most of it is not sponsor appropriate. So
But see,
I'm
that's
sure
let's
if you
talk
search,
about
you'll find it.
let's talk about that for a minute, because on one hand, yeah, an event like that is not sponsor appropriate. We couldn't have fit another person under that tent, and I feel that
No.
for those reasons, like we talk about Smokeout being an old time event, right? It's in a great
Uh-huh.
big field. There's limited amenities. It's
Yep.
old school, right?
There's
You gotta.
limited amenities. What
Well,
event
I
are you
mean,
at?
no, I'm saying it's not
Okay.
it's not like going to Bike Week. You know what I mean?
There's showers, there's bathrooms, there's food, there's
Yeah,
camping. What more could you want? You don't even have to leave. It's
it's the
perfect.
essentials. But I'm saying
Okay.
I feel like having stuff like the wet t-shirt contest, and some of the stuff that Jack shit does and Roadside Marty, like
Hmm.
it's important to have that to keep the flavor of like where all this comes.
Oh,
Because when I
absolutely.
started going to bike parties, man, it was literally like we would hook up with a farmer out in the country that had some acreage. We would go in and rough cut a field. We'd bury a
Hmm.
pig, start cooking it. Everybody would show up.
It
Some
was
guy had a
great.
a welder with a generator, and that's where the band would play closest to the welder, so they had power. That was it, you
Yeah.
know.
No, I completely agree. Like smokeout wouldn't be smokeout without roadsides wet
Wet
t-shirt
t-shirt,
contest.
you know.
Like I totally get it. Um, yeah, totally get it. Let's see. Jim Radar. I got home as a smokeout was starting. 32 days and 28,000 miles. I couldn't remember
Wow.
what day it was. Right on. He did complete the Hoka. Good for you, Radar.
Right
That's a
on,
big, big
Radar.
accomplishment. Bama Odom, are any of y'all going to be at Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue? We will not. We are actually
We
headed back
can't
to South Dakota.
we can't wait to get back to South Dakota. The next thing for sure that you can see us both at will be the Lone Star Rally,
Yes.
right?
Yep. Lone Star Rally, our annual epic bike games and bike show. I'm adding classes to our bike shows for that show, just so you know.
Yeah.
I decided. I didn't tell you, so I thought I'd do what you do and break news on
Surprise.
air. Surprise! We're gonna add a Vikla class and best engraving. We always do best paint,
Very
but
cool.
I've seen so much killer engraving the past couple years.
Now,
Um,
some
I
other
think we need
news
to
to talk
acknowledge it.
about. Some other
What's
news
that?
to talk about. The CVO Road Glide ST. We're currently involved in some long-term testing with that.
Hmm.
That bike is, I wish that Heather would tell me that I could have this motorcycle because I would never let it go anywhere. This is immediately became my favorite motorcycle to ride. It is such a badass. And I did many illegal miles from the Black Hills to Mitchell, South Dakota on it. Wide ass open. I listen, Harley had to know that I was going to break the speed limit laws with this motorcycle.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
went
why they
very,
gave you the
very fast.
motorcycle they did. I
I
think they
went
purposely gave you a bike without passenger pegs or a backrest. I'm very not
I
happy.
went very, very fast on the long stretch of highway between the Black Hills and Mitchell, and for many miles. And
Guess who's watching with us, honey?
who?
Jack Shit. Jack Shit is in the
No,
house. He
jack shit.
is. He said roadside is a mental patient, and then he also said Galveston is the king of engraving.
Jack was
Uh,
Jack was on his game this year, boy. He killed it at Smokeout. He really did. And it's so good. Like it's so good to see him take such pride and ownership in that event now. Like it has become that's Jack's event. I
oh
love
yeah,
that.
yep, yep, absolutely. Drew Scotchless was wondering if you guys were staying back in PA for Glory Days this weekend. You know, Drew, if we were going to stay back east for any event this coming weekend, it would be for the Indian Larry Block Party,
Damn right.
which is Saturday, September 21st. It's really the only reason to stay out east.
Yep.
But unfortunately, we couldn't do that either, although we'd love to support our friends and family over at Indian Larry. We can't, so I hope you guys do. I think that would be a great
Well,
thing. This is their 20th year,
yeah,
20th
buddy.
Indian Larry Block Party. That's
And that's
amazing.
like before so much of this stuff was going on, the block party was the mass gathering, man. So go and support
Mhm.
them, go and be part of a piece of history because not too many things in our culture anymore are going to hit that kind of mileage, right?
Right. Oh, absolutely. So Drew, I think, was a first-time smokeout person, and he actually also happened to be in the Legends Gallery
Yeah.
because he was in the top 20 bikes for last year. I'd love to hear what Drew thought of smokeout as a first-time. So what's a smokeout virgin? What's that? I mean, a Sturgis virgin is a sturgeon. A
Is it a
smurgeon?
smurgeon? God,
No,
that sounds dirty.
that's just dirty. Oh, there's a professional monkey. There's something very creepy about the live. It must be the light. It's either the lighting or the bulldog snoring,
Wait
one or
here.
the other.
Don 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 don.
Here, can I show everybody the doggos? Let's see. See, they have it really hard. Is
Hi,
Mr.
Mr.
Small?
Smalls.
He's like, what the hell? Nuggy bum?
She is not impressed.
No.
Why is the light on? Wait,
She's like, yeah.
I gotta do the nugget voice. Why is the goddamn light on? Come on, shut the light off. I was trying to get some sleep.
Which I'm driving the windowless van, monkey. I'm in the creeper van.
Yeah,
I'm in the creeper van.
here, can I do this?
Dr. Harley and the monk said everything we need to know. So I have to be honest, I have not been on social media. I have not looked at social media. I haven't watched anything. We literally packed, we hit the road at what, 5 o'clock on
Oh,
Wednesday?
Drove for
Drove a
2
few
hours.
hours.
We're such losers, dude. We pulled out of the event with our asses dragging 100 miles behind us. We drove for 2 hours and did a hillbilly holiday. We got a
Oh, we did.
pizza, ate
Yep.
a pizza in a hotel room, and went in a hot tub. That was our big
Yep.
celebration after smokeout.
Yep. I wanted to. Mr. Monkey wanted to steal Smalls. Everybody wants to steal Mr. Smalls. Let's see. Chris, are you ordained? I might be getting married soon and would like you to be the minister.
Who said that? I am ordained actually
Radar.
by the
Radar.
church by the Church of Light.
Yep, he is. He's done a couple weddings. So I think maybe Monkey said some cool things about Smokeout. We'll have to see if we can
Oh,
find
right
that.
on.
Um, you guys should start it up. Come on, guys, we need your content. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, that's what I was saying. Nate, our video guy Nate, will be all his whole deal was just to come and tell the story of Smokeout. So
Hmm.
we're gonna have some killer coverage of that. But there's a good chance any of you West Coast guys, Midwest guys that have been waiting, clamoring about the information about Smokeout West, we may in the next month or so here have some interesting announcements to make about that.
Maybe, maybe not. Oh no, Monkey's got the Rona or something. He
What?
got Monkey's sick. He's been sick as hell. He's got the crud.
Smokeout flu.
Mm. Big D checking in while you guys are still on the road. Yeah, go. Hopefully we'll be home tomorrow.
Tomorrow, baby, rolling into
And then we
Mitchell. I
have
cannot
so
wait.
much work to do. So we're already starting to plan 2025 smoke out. So
Yep.
we want to know what bands you want to see, what we can do different, better.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure
I don't
who
know.
like Drowning Pool last year, Texas Hippie Coalition this year. Like, what are
Right?
you guys thinking? Like, do we go after somebody like a Blackberry Smoke, or
Hmm.
what are you thinking? A lot of people told us this year they'd like to see more Southern
More
rock
Southern
and stuff
rock.
like that.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder, like, what about Jamie Johnson or something like that? I don't know.
so in other news, we're coming into build season. So we got a
Mm,
lot of projects.
Slayer.
Yeah, I'd love to have Slayer. If
Slayer, Southern rock.
it's south of heaven, I mean, right?
Yeah, I don't know that Smokeout's budget is big enough. Oh, Monkey says Blackberry Smoke.
Yeah, Blackberry Smoke. Dude, I
Hmm.
saw them at the Harley Homecoming. They played at House of Harley, and they were superb. Like their live show
Really?
is absolutely badass. Absolutely
Okay.
badass. I
Okay.
found myself
I
singing along, arm around Milwaukee Mike and his little dog, and just it was weird. It got
Oh,
creepy.
Beasto Blanco. That's
Yeah.
Chuck's band. We'll have to give him. Yeah, I don't think we can afford Slayer, guys. Sorry.
No, especially
Plus, they
after
may not. They may not like that we ripped off their shirt last year.
yeah, if we get a lawsuit, we're
Oh.
definitely out.
Let's see,
Oh
more Southern
shit.
rock, more motorcycle content, please. Yeah, Chuck Garrick, he's pretty badass. We'll have to check him out.
More
Um,
motorcycle content at Smokeout. Dear
how
God,
could
I
we
don't I
possibly
don't
put
think
more motorcycle content, dude? Somebody asked me the other day, what are we gonna add for next year? I'm like, and I thought to myself, like, literally, how could we, how could we add more? Like, one of the only complaints I heard all weekend was that people missed one thing because they were at another thing,
yeah.
which is
I had
awesome. That means
it
like there
is.
was no downtime.
It is. I'll tell you what, like anybody that's watching this has any ins with any of the companies in the motorcycle industry, the one thing we could actually use more of is help with prizes. We have four different bike shows that go on there. The Legends Gallery, all this different
Mhm.
stuff that we do, we could use help with more prizes because
Yep,
people are coming out and participating in all this stuff. And arguably, we probably do more activities and participation based events than a lot of the other shows, but we need to reward everybody for their participation. So
I agree. I agree. Monkey wants to see the body paint contest, which we had slated to do. I just need somebody to head that up. So, Um,
Yeah, who will head that up for us? Because now we
yeah.
have Clint and Speed Freak took over the strongman competition, right?
Hmm.
Wow, did I
Yep.
do that by doing thumbs up?
You,
Did you
it's
see
it's
that?
just going to be like the balloons. Oh,
Look.
oh, honey,
Wait, I got to make it happen again. Hang on.
what are you,
Damn it.
5?
I am 5 inside.
We do not do an audio competition. Hey, we got FXRs and performance show. Don't push it, Kieran. Um, oil wrestling. You know, Jack, we used to do that. I don't know if you remember. We used to do that at the Laconia Broken Spoke. Oil wrestling.
Hey,
Oh,
wait,
Will,
wait,
how are
wait.
you, sweetheart?
I
What?
want to talk about this. We have a seedy little building in the back of the place. It's an old,
Hmm.
like where they would show small livestock.
Yeah, it's like their sheep arena.
I keep talking about doing a midnight bare knuckle boxing tournament, and Heather tells me no because of insurance and all the dumb shit. So,
Well,
wait,
yeah.
what if we did an honest to God midnight arm wrestling contest and we put up a big prize for it? Would arm wrestling be
Maybe.
I mean, arm wrestling wouldn't be as
Well,
cool as bare knuckle boxing, but
sheep arena, I'm interested. I'm not surprised, monkey. You know, that wouldn't require us to have any sanctioning bodies there or like
no.
the blood tests and all of that stuff. So yeah, we could actually do something like that
What
for
does
sure.
what does everybody else think? You guys think like arm wrestling?
Will, no midgets. Knock it off.
Listen, if we're gonna do midgets in the Velcro wall, I am in. I'm 100% in.
Nick Hildebrittle, what crack are you smoking?
What did he say?
His band suggestions are Zach Bryan and Brantley Gilbert. Yeah, those are like a quarter million or more a piece.
Yeah,
You've
we
been
need
to Smokeout.
we need a few
I
more
know
people at
you've been to
Smokeout.
Smokeout.
Before we have that kind of budget, we need a few more people through the gate. And
Oh,
I'm telling you
yeah.
right now, Smokeout's never going to be that big. Like, I'm
No.
counting on
Mm-mm.
most of you guys that came there this year to not tell anybody else to come next year.
Well,
I'm
maybe
just saying,
a couple cool guys.
not a whole lot.
Maybe. As long as they bring me cocktails and tacos, they can come.
Oh, you're so bad. You're
Ryan
encouraging the
Upchurch
whole.
would be bitching.
Yeah, Ryan Upchurch would be good.
Ryan Upchurch. If anybody has a connection to Ryan Upchurch,
Yep.
I would definitely reach out and see what his fee is for sure.
I really liked Cody Parks and the Dirty South. I got to tell you,
Oh, they were
that was
great.
yeah.
You know, I actually was very happy with all the bands we had booked this year. I mean, except maybe Big. No, I'm just kidding.
You better stop. You better stop. The
Oh,
only thing bad
I love
about
you,
Big House
Punchy.
Pete is that they didn't play Butternuts.
Right. And I'm not gonna lie, it really sucked that the epic burnout competition was when they started playing.
Yeah, they got burnt out.
So, Monkey, we inquired about Clutch. Unfortunately, all of a sudden they're running about $65,000. Um,
And that's a little outside of our range by
that's a li-
about 50,000.
like
So if anybody has an in with Clutch that they're willing to do a charity gig over
right,
at Smokeout, we can give them a hell of a receipt for Tankful. So
right. Yeah, so no, we did inquire about Clutch. They are about 65 grand. So that, like you said, if they could come down like
50.
55,000,
Well, no,
you know.
even maybe 50. Like I could see Clutch
No, they
being.
need to come 55,000. They need to come down 55,000.
I don't think it's
Unless
going to
they're the
happen.
one and only band we have all weekend.
I don't think they're
Oh,
going to come down 55,000. I just don't see it.
oh,
But
damn it.
who knows?
Let's see.
So yeah, give us some
Uh,
more suggestions about that.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Let's keep them within our universe, though. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Um, yeah, because like we even asked about Jackal. Jackal's a little out of our budget. Although
But
we love
that's
Jesse, he's a great
we're
guy.
working towards Jackal. It'd be great to have Jesse on property.
Yeah,
Um,
Hairball would be great.
yeah, what's everybody think about Hairball? Because
Okay,
we could probably do Hairball
we could
for a
maybe
night.
swing.
Well, Heather could do Hairball. I'm out.
So
You missed that?
yeah, I've never, honestly, they've played almost every rally for the past 10 years, and I've never actually stayed to watch them. Not one time.
I think
Not
one of
because
these
I don't like
times,
them, I just,
I think one of these times too, we have to have Jasmine.
oh, maybe, yeah.
You know, I mean, three
Yep.
years we haven't. We have to have her eventually.
Yep. Let's
Um,
see. Who
let's
else
talk
we
about
got?
some. Let's talk about some other motorcycle news. So, like I said, the whole build season is coming up. The
Hmm.
magazine, yes, we still do a magazine, still goes to national newsstands, but there are big changes on the horizon for that.
Big changes.
So, you guys might know that the American newsstand has turned into a bloodbath over the last decade. It continues to get worse. So, rather than continue to follow the trend that the American newsstand has, we have decided with Cycle Source Magazine to take our three best chains, which are Walmart, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, and we've done exclusive distribution deals with them that those are the three places you will be able to get Cycle Source other than independent dealers. That means if you have a
Yep.
shop, you have a bike bar, tattoo parlor, any place that wants to carry Cycle Source, we'll be glad to make a distribution deal directly with you. But those are the only three national chains. That way, we're going to tell you guys exactly when it hits the stands. You'll know that they're in
Hmm.
those stores, and we'll have more of
Yep.
an opportunity to achieve 100% saturation through those stores rather than just send all these magazines out and let
Hmm.
so many of them hit the trash every month. Like,
Yep.
I can't wait for the American newsstand to fix itself anymore. So we're going to
Oh,
try to
good luck
be
with that. It's never gonna
more
happen.
responsible on our own, right?
Yes. I'm sorry,
So,
I'm laughing at Monkey.
okay, we'll share.
Cycle Source, when you were about making your statement, Cycle Source is bringing back the full nude centerfold, but only dudes.
No, man.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
God, that'd be horrible because we're all
Wrong
getting older.
magazine. Wrong magazine. Nope. Hard pass. Hard pass.
What else? What else is going on?
Oh, so much. I'm super excited about the changes with the magazine.
Our
Um,
our year in review issue is coming up, so you guys all know, everybody that's been a long time Cycle Source fan, we're going to be sending out our request for your nominations for all the best ofs, which is, best man, woman part, performance, the whole deal. Then we'll go through a month of voting where we ask everybody to make their votes. We'll do a whole special issue on the year that was 2024 in motorcycling. We'll
mhm,
announce all of our best of winners.
mhm. What he
How's that
said.
sound, Lula Bill?
That sounds good.
Huh?
I don't. I'm getting sleepy.
Don't get sleepy. We still got miles to go before we sleep,
I
and
know.
promises to keep,
Hmm.
and miles to go before we sleep.
How about half nude chicks then? Like chicken chicks? Sure.
What?
No, so Tiger Ward, he said, how about half nude chicks then? Here's the deal, guys. Everybody loves a hot chick. We all do. Everybody does. But we are a motorcycle magazine. The motorcycle is the star on our pages.
Yep.
And and actually, as you see, keep watching the changes in Cycle Source, you're going to see that become more and more prevalent
Yeah.
that the motorcycle is the absolute star of Cycle
Yeah,
Source
this
magazine.
this last issue actually we expanded all of the features, like which are our photo shoots with the bikes. We expanded them all two more pages so
Yep.
that we can give you guys even more of a look at the bikes that we're featuring, and make the
Hmm.
motorcycle more of the star. So,
Yep. Rich
because the rest of
Petoniak
the
is in the
bullshit.
house.
Well, Shovelhead Rich, what's up?
Yep. Yep. Tattoo Will, we're going back to South Dakota.
Where's he at?
I think he's still in Jersey, honey.
Is he?
Yeah, I think
Well,
so. Big prayers going out to Will.
yeah, we're there with you, baby. We're there with you.
Let's see, did I
So
miss
anyway, like I
anybody?
said, this was us checking in. We want to keep our shop talk family alive here. Um, If you're not familiar with this show, it's usually way more production than this, but we're on the road trying to recover from smokeout.
Hmm.
Dennis Kirk is nice enough to leave us access to the studio, so we figured we'd come in here for a little bit
Hmm.
and talk your ear off and until we can get back into the motherland at Clockworks in Mitchell.
Yep. Need a couple shout outs. Evil Rick is here. Tiger
Evil
Ward.
Rick.
Mrs. Monkey, I apologize for Professional Monkey. Missed you guys this year. Congrats on another great smokeout. Maybe next year. So, Mrs. Monkey, I have figured this out. So next year, you are going to come to Smokeout, and Monkey is going to stay home. And I've already
Don't you
figured out
say it.
you don't have to haul the toy hauler. We're going to have an RV delivered to the campground for you, so you can just ride up. I'm
That's
just
something
saying.
we're that's something we're actually working on for next year. If there's a brand new RV place that's opening up down the street from the Rowan County Fairgrounds, and
Hmm.
if we get this all worked out right, you should be able to, by the time we set up our registration, you should be able to request an RV rental along with your
Hmm.
ticket and everything, and it'll be set up there for you on property when you get there. That's
Yep. If nothing else, we'll at least
fingers
provide
crossed.
links. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jason Sims, how about adding some shop dogs? Shop dogs to the magazine? We did that for a good long time. We could
Yeah.
bring that back. We love shop dogs. Um, Monkey, I like the creepy dark parking lot edition of Smokeout. It looks like you're about to rob someone.
Hey,
Oh,
Jason Sims, speaking of that, how about bringing a trailer full of motorcycle parts and helping us kick off? I'm looking to get a substantial swap meet going at Smokeout. Who can
mm-hmm.
help us with that? Like
Yep,
I'll give you space. Like I want to get a real honest to God swap meet section going.
yep, I think that's great. I'm super bummed. I think the motorcycle Trans Am starts the same weekend as Smokeout next year.
Oh,
I'm very sad about that, but there's some great people participating.
yeah.
Um, I think it's good. And who else? Let's see. Kieran, Sunday nights aren't complete without y'all.
Oh, right on, man.
Jason, I know you're the king of swap meets, dude.
Yep.
Hmm.
He got
Hmm.
all the cool. Every time he pulls up with his truck, he got something in it I want to
I
take
know.
home with me.
We even had Doug Wolski this year.
Yeah.
Like he surprised us last minute and came. It was awesome.
It was so cool that Doug was there. And George the painter. Let's not forget that.
Right?
Yeah, it was so good.
Tiger Ward. I find something new at Smokeout every year that I missed the year before.
Me
No,
too.
Monkey, we're not gonna. Oh, Monkey. No, unfortunately, we are not gonna be at Biketoberfest this year.
We need to talk about that. I may fly in for Willie's. We'll see. We'll see.
I love
I'm
how you.
trying.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Uh-huh. Well,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hmm. Whatever.
all right, man.
Are
What
you
else
are
you
you
got?
ready to hit the? I think we need to get back on the road, or we're not gonna make Chicago.
Well, um, again, thanks to everybody for helping us out. Our title sponsor for Smokeout, Dennis Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Our gallery sponsor, Law Tigers. You know, everybody down to Higher Arc who provided us with so much assistance and support. Um, you know, all of our sponsors, Lowbrow for helping us get the world's greatest kickstart together, Spectre
And the Tankful
Oils,
Tanks, Spectre
yep,
Oils for coming and hanging out with us.
Baker killing it with burnouts, the dirt drags. Baker was helping put all that stuff together, man, and really brought it home for us at Smokeout. And thank all you guys that came out.
It was awesome. We love
And
all you guys.
Jay Souza at Fault Line for this incredible T-shirt that you can get too.
Oh boy.
So,
Say goodnight, Francis.
what about you, Lulabelle?
What about me? Um, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I am. I'm tired.
Well,
I
we
know
have
that's
a
very anticlimactic for y'all, but
we have a
I
what
gotta be honest.
1982 FXR to work on for you this winter.
Yes, we do.
We
Oh, hey,
have a
somebody buy the damn shovel head.
yeah, right.
Anybody, make me
We
an
have
offer.
we have a shovel head for sale, so we can put the money into Heather's FXR project.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, make an offer on it. But
Yeah.
if this is your first time watching Shop Talk, it's not always like this. I promise you. There's usually feature bikes, event coverage, like all kind of good stuff, news. We have some
Yeah.
guests on. Next week's guest you already have lined up, right?
Yes, we have Dozer from Shade Tree. He's gonna be on telling us all about Kentucky Moto Fest that's coming up at the end of the month.
Right on. And lots more stuff. So you can tune in every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Hmm.
Um, we come at you with 90 to 120 minutes, all the 2-wheel bullshit we can fit through the courtesy of the Dennis Kirk Motorcycle Studio. And until next week, when we come back with more than a half-ass show,
Hmm.
same chopper time.
Same Chopper channel. Bye, Felicia.
It was a hell of a smoke out, Felicia.
I need to figure out how to stop this. You ready?
Oh my God,
What?
are you gonna stop it?
Yeah.